come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. First ball of the match.
Gibbs, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Stubbs, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over. South Africa are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Gone, great catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for Shaw. 5 runs added in the over. South Africa 16 for 1.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Signs from the northern end. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a boundary save for Shaw. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Symes over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. How will the bowler respond?
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Great shot through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. South Africa 34 for 2.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Oh, classic cover drive there. It's away into the gap. They should go for at least 2 here, I reckon. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. He's got their tail up.
Chance to run 2. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batsman heading out to the crease.
Patrick Ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Wow, that's missed a lot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. South Africa, 36 for 4. Nortje from the pavilion end. They've gone up here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nearly gets the edge. Nortje with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. South Africa weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield. South Africa go up for that. Looked a bit high though. Good pick up, big chance. Gone. Great catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Brilliant diving stop. Six runs added in the over. South Africa are 45 for 5.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. How will he reply?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Superb fielding, full stretch. Certainly stopped the boundary. Misses everything. Nortje will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Mulder from the northern end. That's a confident appeal. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Digs out the Yorker. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. Rabada comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. South Africa needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Drilled that one away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Chance to run 2. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Rabada from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs a direct hit. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. He should be able to get a single out of it, though. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Rabada with a huge appeal. What a catch.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings, was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
At number 9.
That'll be a dead ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 4 off it. South Africa are 76 for 7. Jensen, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. He was quick onto that in the infield. South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Doesn't beat the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Great shot.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. Rabada pulls out. Dead ball.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Rabada needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
18 runs at it there. South Africa are 100 for 7. Jansen from the northern end. Pretorius, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the northern end.
A few moves made in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely played. Just runs 1. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. No. Terrible shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Trouble.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 9 off it. South Africa are 109 for 7. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. End of the over, 10 runs from it. South Africa are 119 for 7. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shamsi from the northern end. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Shot, should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Stubbs, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. 9 runs added there. South Africa are 128 for 7. They've gone up here.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. 8 runs added there. South Africa are 136 for 7. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Caught. Gone. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Everyone's gone up. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Pretorius to wrap up the innings. Pretorius to bowl the last over. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Good pick up, big chance. Massive appeal, might have just been missing though. Someone different now to bowl it, brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pretorius over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. And that's the end of the innings. South Africa have set a target of 152.